Anyone with lungs can get lung cancer, but too often, it's discovered too late.
I went and had these routine tests, and this particular test was a heart scan to see if there's any calcium buildup. The scan was fine, but I think it caught a shadow on my lung. It was stage 1B lung cancer, which, just to hear those words, it's the classic, you never think it's going to happen to you.
My lung cancer was found incidentally, which means by accident. A very fortunate discovery. It was found in the hospital in an ER setting, and no one thought it was cancer because I was only 42 years old. Since then, I have been diagnosed 2 additional times. In January, I get to celebrate my 65th birthday.
Floyd and Terry-Ann are among the rare few whose cancer is caught early. Their stories show us what's possible.
It's really critical to shift the stage of detection to an earlier stage because we know that the outcomes are just so much better in that situation.
Since I've been diagnosed, 5 other people in my family have been diagnosed, for a total of 6 of us. 2 of us were diagnosed early. 2 of us. 2 of us are still here.
Just imagine, being able to just go to your doctor, on an annual visit and get a blood test that, simultaneously detects all types of cancer.
One of the reasons it's so hard to detect lung cancer early is that we don't have a good sense of who's at risk.
LUNGevity has invested nearly $56 million in lung cancer research, with $22 million strategically focused on early detection, including studies identifying high-risk individuals and developing blood tests for early diagnosis.
What we're learning today and seeing around the world is that there's a lot of lung cancer that is not connected to cigarette use. One big obstacle to understanding who can get lung cancer is to really understand who's at risk.
Just to see the amount of research that is going on, and the more of us that can be detected early, it's really important because we're kind of unicorns, right? And I think the more unicorns we can have, and I think it's funny, I found out the other day that a collection of unicorns is a blessing. It's called a blessing.
This is such an area of unmet need, and there are a lot of new ideas that really might make a big difference in patients' lives.
We're able to actually change the detection patterns to early stage disease. Countless lives will be saved this way. It's one of the best ways that donor funds could be used in cancer research.
My hope is that we are moving towards an era where early detection is the norm instead of the exception. And it's never lost on me that what was available to me was not available to the family members I lost to this disease. What I'd like to say to the donors that are making this research possible, thank you. You're saving our lives.
Your generosity tonight fuels science, hope, and futures. Donate today and help create more tomorrows.